Holivudas zvaigzne Toms Hārdijs spēlē dvīņus Ronaldu un Reģinaldu Krējus. Britu ievērojamāko gangsteru cīņa par varu un ietekmi krimināla trilerī Leģenda. Kino no 16. oktobra.
Dzīve kļūst arvien piepildītāka un iegūtās vērtības negribas zaudēt.
Ja tev ir ko zaudēt, tev ir ko apdrošināt. Apdrošini savu mājokli un iedzīvi līdz 15. novembrim un laimē pret uguni un ūdeni izturīgu glabātuvi, dokumentiem un sev īpašām lietām. SWE.
Austrumu gudrie zina, ka mūsu veiksma un labsajūta dzīvē ir atkarīga no bioenerģijas daudzuma. Visvairāk bioenerģijas ir svaigā gaisā un ūdenī. Ielai sevī dzīves prieku, veselību un panākumus ar īpašo Memory Water ūdeni, kas strukturēts ar unikālu 18 posmu tehnoloģiju. Patiesībā Memory Water tas ir kas vairāk nekā ūdens. Tas ir dzīvesveids, lai izmainītu savu dzīvi. Visu informāciju meklē memorywater.com.
Holivudas zvaigzne Toms Hārdijs spēlē dvīņus Ronaldu un Reģinaldu Krējus. Britu ievērojamāko gangsteru cīņa par varu un ietekmi krimināla trilerī Leģenda. Kino no 16. oktobra.
Dzīve kļūst arvien piepildītāka un iegūtās vērtības negribas zaudēt.
Ja tev ir ko zaudēt, tev ir ko apdrošināt. Apdrošini savu mājokli un iedzīvi līdz 15. novembrim un laimē pret uguni un ūdeni izturīgu glabātuvi, dokumentiem un sev īpašām lietām. SWE.
Austrumu gudrie zina, ka mūsu veiksma un labsajūta dzīvē ir atkarīga no bioenerģijas daudzuma. Visvairāk bioenerģijas ir svaigā gaisā un ūdenī. Ielai sevī dzīves prieku, veselību un panākumus ar īpašo Memory Water ūdeni, kas strukturēts ar unikālu 18 posmu tehnoloģiju. Patiesībā Memory Water tas ir kas vairāk nekā ūdens. Tas ir dzīvesveids, lai izmainītu savu dzīvi. Visu informāciju meklē memorywater.com.
Labrīt, and very welcome to Riga at Riga International Curling Challenge, and today it's a semi-final day and semi-final of this event when Team Switzerland, team from Bern, will play against Team Sweden. Games will begin in about 5-10 minutes. These are the last practices. And my name is Alexander Orlov. I will do some live commentary. So let me tell you about actually what's going on here today. So it's a first CCT event in Latvia, Riga International Curling Challenge. First time ever, this kind of competition here in Baltic country. And it is 12 teams here. They all have been divided in 3 groups, 4 each, where they played kind of a round robin. After that, all that games, all teams were ranked in one list from 1 to 12, and best 8 qualified for quarterfinals. And quarterfinals have been played yesterday, and Team Russia won. Team Maiseva played against Team Sweden, which you can see on the screen now, the girls. And as far as you can see, that's Team Sweden in the semi-final. So Team Sweden beat Russia 6-1. And in another quarter-final, Team Switzerland played Team Poland, and it was a pretty exciting game, and which ended up by steal for Switzerland in the extra end. It was a very nice, good quality game. And Team Switzerland will play Sweden, and in another semi-final, Team Estonia who beat Team Germany from Füssen, and Team Russia 2 skipped Jomkina. Team Russia 2 beat Team Latvia 3. So here we go. Just as you can see on the screen, it's 2 minutes and about 40 seconds left in the practice. And according to the rules, team which ranked higher will have a hammer. And this time it's Switzerland. So Switzerland will have a hammer, so no last stone draw in the playoffs. So we'll watch some great curling today in just about a couple minutes. Are you ready for a good curling tonight? Just a few seconds before we start our semi-final at Riga International Curling Challenge CCT event. You see Team Switzerland ready, and on the right hand side it's Urs Dick, the coach. And the last practice shot, I guess. Yep, and now all teams just finished their practices before the semi-finals. And traditional handshakes before the game. Wishing good luck and good curling. So, let me tell you about the rules of these games. And it's 8-ender games. It's a short, very short force and break, about 2 minutes. And of course it's no ties, it's extra end will be played if necessary. The games were played with the timeouts and with the clocks. So each team has 30 minutes thinking time. So it shouldn't be, you shouldn't be very slow to be on time, but it's more than enough. It's all about to start. So Switzerland, as I said, ranked higher after the round robin. So they choose, before the games, they choose the hammer in the first end. That's why Team Sweden starts with their first rock in the first end of this semi-final. Here we go. So it's a Swedish lead on Huhta. Throw in the first one. So the team lineup on Huhta lead for Sweden. Sophie Siden second. Karin Rudstrom third and the skip. And the fourth, Jona McManus. And Team Switzerland, team from Bern. Lead, Janine Wyss. Second, Sina Wedstein. Third and the skid, Karina Mani. And the fourth, Lisa Gisler. So both teams, in both teams, skips playing third rocks. Yeah, pretty like decent. The first end, first down in the house, and by Sweden, and immediately take out by Switzerland. Nobody want to play any like difficult ends in the beginning. Try to understand the ice, get used to it. So usually it's like pretty basic first end. And once again, no guard in the first end. Good plate stone in the house. Top four, very good position. And I'm sure the Switzerland will play a takeout on this one. Janine Wyss with her second shot. Pretty simple so far. And this is a Sophie Siden. With her takeout and stay, hit and stay. As I said, it's quite usual to play this kind of a first end. Girls want to see how it curls. Do some more practice slides. Not really practice slides, but slides with the simple shots, no risk. But probably we'll see some more action in the second end. And this tournament is held in Kerlinghalle in Riga. This is a two-sheeter with very good ice quality. And I was talking to the girls before the game, and both teams said the ice is perfect. Very, very nice. Good curl, good weight, speed, everything is good, and they are really enjoying being here. And if you are in Riga, visit Kerlinghalle, play some curling. Maybe not tonight. Tonight you can watch some games. The whole day, the finals will be at 6 local time. So it's the full day full of curling in Riga. So Hitten was trying to play hit and stay. Sina Watstein, but just hit it on the side a little. That's fine. Fine for now, say. Karin Rudstrom. Skip Sweden. Will play her first rock in the first end. With a pretty simple draw again. I've been playing here in Riga for a few times, and the ice is very good. And this is I'm glad that CCT like now here in Riga. It's very good because the local curlers, they really deserve to have such a hall and such an event. So I'm very, very happy for them. There is another skip shot. So as I said, both teams playing with the skips throwing third rocks. We call this share responsibilities when you're skipping but you're not throwing the last rocks. So it's kind of basically share. I will skip, but I will not do the most important shots. Once again, hit and roll out, which is absolutely fine. So I can tell you a little bit more about the teams. Both teams play this event for them. It's the first ever CCT event for Team Sweden and Team Switzerland. Team Sweden, Team McManus. That was their name before, but in last season they changed their lineup completely, and this is a new lineup and the first ever tournament together, international tournament, and this is the first ever CCT event for Switzerland too together. They played few tournaments in Switzerland before, but now it's the first one for them also. So, and both of them qualified for the semi-final already. So, good start in the CCT tour. Now it's Joona McManus, the fourth player, Team Sweden. Playing her first rock in the house, but a little bit heavy. And suddenly Team Switzerland has a chance for play the stone behind the guard to hide it a little bit. So Lisa Gisler with her first shot in the first end. So teams played pretty simple, but then Switzerland played the corner guard and Sweden decided not to remove it, just to play on the other side of the house. But we're too heavy, and now it's and this one a little bit heavy also. So two very similar shots by both players of both teams. That's why actually I think they play pretty clear end, because they have to try the ice, they have to feel the weight in the line and everything, so not much risk. This one looks a little bit short, I guess. Need a lot of work to do. Line is very good, but a little bit not enough weight. So, and we will definitely Team Switzerland will not score with the hammer. They will not take one. Because in curling, when you have a last stone advantage, you want to take more than one stone, 2 or 3. And that's why they just throw it through. It wasn't a mistake, it was a plan. So first end has been played. Then were blanked. And that what means that Team Sweden will start again. And on behalf of organizers, I would like to thank the Curling Halle, Latvian Curling Associations, and a lot of sponsors who made this event happen. And this is great that we can watch curling live the whole Sunday. And there we go, it's time for some guards, I guess. They're sweeping very hard, and this is a guard, which means we will see some good stones today. So Janine Wyss trying to play a corner guard. The strategy of curling is, if you look at it for the first time, it looks quite easy. You're trying to, when you have a hammer, you try to play it on the sides, just to have a center of the house opened for draw if needed, just to secure the end. And if you play without the hammer, you are trying to like cover the center line to either to try to steal one, which means that score one without the hammer, or trying to force opponent for score one. And then after, like teams who score in the end, losing the hammer in the second one. So you're trying to, when you play curling, you try to give your opponent 1 point and then score 2 with the hammer. So this is kind of a classic. And you can see the very nice hit and roll. Right on the button. Still pretty open, so it shouldn't be a problem for Swiss girls. Fortunately, hit and roll out, so this is a chance for Team Sweden to play in the house, come around the guard. And Sophie Seeden, second player Team Sweden, trying to play a draw behind. Looks a bit heavy, I would say. Yeah, a bit heavier. Yeah, but it's in the house, far away, but still in. And Karina Mani doesn't really like any stones in the house, any Swedish stones in the house, so immediately take out the small roll on the side. Well played, exactly as the skip shows. Team Sweden plays the same. Look at the replay from another camera. Hit and stay here from by Swedish. And another hit. Once they will use this guard on which you can see in front of the house. Very good guard for Team Sweden. They can use it later on as a tap back or draw behind, or maybe roll with their shots. Team Switzerland is trying to roll a little bit on the side to make this roll for Sweden much more difficult. Rudstrom. This is the first shot in the end number 2. Playing the hit and roll, or hit and stay. Hit and roll on the side. Team Sweden played in the Group C, and they finished 3rd in their group. But qualified for the it was a 3 teams tied for the 2nd place in the Group C. It's Latvia 3, Sweden, Finland, and Latvia 3 and Sweden were qualified for the playoffs, and in the playoff Team Sweden beat one of favorites, Team Russia 1, which they actually lost in round robin. They lost to Russia 1 in round robin, but beat them in the quarterfinal. And now they try to proceed to the final. And Team Switzerland played in the Group B and finished 2nd. They were actually tied for the 1st and the 2nd place with the team from Poland. And these teams, as in the Group C, Team Switzerland play Poland in the quarterfinal, and as I said before, it was a pretty exciting game. Team Switzerland still won in the extra end. And now Karin was trying to play a come around, but something was wrong on the line. You see it's fully open yellow stone. It was a slight chance for to come around. Here we go. Corina Mani. Team Switzerland skip with your second shot. Very nice hit and roll. Not a lot of stones in play so far Joona McManus with her first shot in the second end. Hit and stay. Need to curl. A little bit more. No rollout. It was quite a heavy takeout, I would say. And now this is a chance for Switzerland to come around the guard. What exactly the same what Sweden was trying to play 2 shots ago, but didn't really succeed. Now Switzerland will try to do the same. It's Lisa Gisler. Weight looks good. Need to curl a little bit more. Yeah, weight's very good. Pretty open stone again. Yeah, teams are getting there. And Joona McManus. Last shot in the second end. Trying to hit the red one. And stay in the house. Curl a lot. It's gonna be very tough to come through. Like camera and the guard, very tough. very close. Well done, sweepers. Good job, they made this shot happen. Now Team Switzerland will play a clearing hit and roll out. They will not try to score one as in the previous end, but in the previous one they just throw through, but now they have to play this shot. And once again sweepers work very hard and hit and stick. Not what they wanted, but here what we have. One for red, one for Switzerland, and Sweden will have a hammer in the third one. And we can have a quick look on the sheet B, where another semi-final is going on, where Team Russia 2, skip Evgenia Dyomkina, played against Team Estonia, skip Maili Mölde. After the first end, Team Russia 2 is leading 2-0, and it's a lot of stones in play now. As for now, it looks very good for Team Russia. Couple stones in play. Yeah, it's quite a. It's gonna be quite a pressure shot for a draw for Team Estonia. But let's go back to our game. It's 1-0. Switzerland is leading. So now Team Switzerland played the stone in the house, and Team Sweden will play corner guard, because they need to score 2 or more. Nice plate. And Team Switzerland will try to tap this red one closer to the button. Janine Wyss. Yeah, it was they were trying to tap, but it's really over curled. And now it's a good chance for Sweden to play a double, maybe. Yep. That was Karines showing. Double attempt by Anna Huhta. It's a good chance to get rid of both red. And don't forget that we have a yellow guard, which is good. But just hit it on a little bit on the other side. But what is important that the yellow stays in the house. Yeah, yellow in the house, so the Team Switzerland will have to play with this stone. I will try to hit and stay. Yep. Sophie Siden. Team Sweden second, trying to hit this one stone a little bit covered. Yeah, which was a little bit covered by the guard. They played it nicely. They need some space for some come around in the future. Come around this guard, they need to use it later. Sweden will play a hit and roll in the house, trying to roll behind another red. I need to curl quite a lot here. Yeah, so a curl. And now there's a couple of options for Team Switzerland. You can take out the guard, or you can play the second stone in the house. I quite like to take this guard. Take this guard out, maybe and roll on the center line. Because what can happen if you play it? Yeah, if you play a draw, what can happen? You play it, it stays pretty open, and Sweden play hit and roll behind this guard, or you play a draw and it's like a little bit heavier and behind the guard, but behind the T line, which is also in the Swedish favor. So it's kind of a couple of options where you can miss the shot, and if you just take out the guard, you basically almost guarantee to not lose 2 points. But Switzerland decided, they were like talking about this, I guess. They decided to play a draw. Make sure it's not heavy, girls. It's fully open, a little bit behind the TE. And as I said, this is a chance for Team Sweden to play hit and roll. Rudstrom. Some sweeping to catch the angle. Nope. Overcurl a little and let's roll out. So it's pretty much the same situation again. And once again, Team Switzerland decide to play in the house, the second stone in the house. Not to take the guard out. There we go, Karina Mani. Sweepers work really hard from the start to the end. Tough shots for them. And this is a guard. Yep. And here is a couple of options for Team Sweden now. Option one is to just play draw. Yeah, you can see the reaction. Not very good shot. So, and it's two options for Team Sweden. One is play hit and roll and take the stone in the house, take one out, or just to play a draw behind their guard. If you ask me, I would like to play a draw behind the guard, one of those. But Sweden girls try to hit and roll, but didn't really roll on the side, on the right side. So we'll see you now, 3 guards. Guards and Team Switzerland will play a draw behind the red. You can see Lisa Gisler will try to find her draw weight. It looks pretty good. Yeah, line's good. Weight a little bit heavier than it should be. Stone in the house, but behind the T line, so it's a chance for Sweden to play pretty much the same shot. But they should try to leave the stone before the T line. And Jonna McManus with her first shot in number 3. Need to curl and a little bit more weight, I guess. Yeah, much faster. Yeah, you have to find your draw weight, girls. Lisa Gisler had a good chance now to play another one. For the same line, a little bit less weight. Try to play the best position is top 4. Maybe like even T-line weight almost. To like make this small. If they played it, the Sweden will have basically one option to score in this end, to draw to the button. And with this shot they have to make this spot as small as possible. Spot for the draw. And this is played perfectly. Very well. Very well played. And you see, yeah, it's going to be a draw weight against 2. Draw shot against 2 red in the house. Very well played by Lisa Gisler. This one was very good. And you can see now, we'll see how Joona McManus will reply on that. Sweepers controlling the weight. Looks pretty good. They have to finish it. Very nice shot. Well played by 4th players. With their last shots, very good. To the T-line. So, and Team Sweden was forced to take one, and they made it. You can see it on the replay. Good weight control. Teamwork, and you can see the girls fully concentrated, happy, having fun, enjoying the game. So it's 1-1 after 3 ends of play. 1-1 in the semi-final of Riga International Curling Challenge, the first ever CCT event in Latvia. So, and actually the winner of this event will have a money prize, which is 2,200 euro, and the total prize pool is 5,000 euro. So quite a money, quite a good bonus for a winner. So 1-1, 4th end, and Team Sweden without the hammer, starting the end with the guard on the center line. Pretty good. Well played. And Team Switzerland will play a corner. Good stone. And Anna Huchte with her second rock now. She will try to come around and play in the house behind the guard. The reason that she's not playing the second guard is it's not that important to steal one in this end, and guards usually team usually play 2 guards when it's like a last end or they have to steal. Only in this case they play like 2 guards instead of playing 1 guard and 1 in the house. So now she was trying to play in the house, but like touched the guard and split both. So none in the house. Unlucky. And Team Switzerland will try to use the guard, which was placed before. Corner guard. But it's not enough weight. Pretty good line, but not enough weight, so it's a 2 guards now on the side. And for Sweden, actually, it's kind of a chance to get rid of both of this red, but Team Sweden will play a draw behind the red, or maybe a tap. Depends on line. Yeah, they play draw, but it's a little bit heavier. Looks a little bit heavier. Yeah, it's behind the T. But I think Swiss girls can see at least half of it. Yeah, that's right. And here is a couple options again. You can take this one and with like backline weight or maybe hack weight and play a draw, play a roll on the side. Or you can even, I think, with this kind of curl, you can even play a hit and stay. But I think it's better to try the hit and roll on the side. Oh, whoa. Just hit the guard a little. Yeah, it's quite a big mistake for Team Switzerland, and it's a good chance for Sweden. They will try to play a draw weight before the T line. Try to cover like half of the stone. Or to play a guard, which is also a good option. Yep, they play guard. Oh, it's a lot of guards in play. Yeah, after this mistake, Swedish think that this is a good chance to try to steal one. Let's play a couple guards. And they have to, Team Switzerland, they have to take this one. Guards out, and it's better if they can take out 2, yeah. They've almost played a double, but the one yellow rolled into the house, so now it's perfectly covered. Perfectly covered. Yeah, you can see it on the replay that they were trying to play a double. They almost like jam on the side, and it was kind of almost a triple, but a little bit unlucky here. And another guard for Sweden. You can see the stones like nicely placed now. Karin Rudstrom. Nice weight, nice line. It's going to be very good. Over curl just a little bit. But that's okay. Team Switzerland, they have to open it up, and they have to play with this guard. That's for sure. Karina Mani. So just to remind you, Switzerland has a hammer in this end. And that's a good situation for Sweden to steal or force for a draw with the last one. So you just need to place your guards perfectly. Karina Rudstrom is trying to replace the guard again. Pretty much the same spot. It was the first one was good. First one that she played. Need to sweep for line. Need to curl, but the yellow will be fully opened for Switzerland. Yep, and they will definitely ignore this guard now. It's not that dangerous anymore. You can play this yellow and roll behind these two reds, and you can even play a double. Perfectly, if you play the double and roll behind this yellow, it would be perfect shot. Karina Mani. Swedish skip played 2 guards and Switzerland skip played 2 takeout shots. Girls very good. Nope. They were trying to play double, but just jam on the stone at the back. So once again, situation good for Sweden. They just need another guard. Much closer, but much closer to the center line. And this yellow stone, which is in the house, now in a very good spot. Just on the T-line, touching the button. And it's not much place for a draw, really. Took her a little for a line. Very good shot. Very nice. You can see it is a slight chance there for if you play backline weight. Yeah, you can see it now. If you play the backline weight, you can touch the yellow and tap it a little bit, and then that can help. But this is a very, very important shot now, because if you miss this one, Sweden will definitely play another guard, or maybe even stone in the house, like to lie 2, and after that shot it would be very difficult to avoid the steal. You have to make sure, girls, this one is going to hit the yellow in the house, but not enough curl, I guess. No, it's too heavy. For me, I think it's just too heavy. And yeah, Lisa Gisler doesn't look really happy. Yeah, and as I said, you can play guard here, or you can play even draw. Draw to the yellow, top 8. It's quite a while of options, quite a lot different. So, Joanna McManus, your last shot in the fourth and last shot before the break. Have a look at Anna Huchta on the right hand side, very good sweeping technique. Yeah, not enough weight, but still, as I said, it's like a plan B. The perfect position is if you play the same shot, like not the same shot, like the shot to the yellow, kind of freeze or top 4. But this is a very good shot as well because it's a guard, and it's from this side now. It's not possible to play a draw basically. Yeah, now Swiss girls are trying to think how can we take this one out. Yep. Looks like Karina Mani just choose this one to promote red to the yellow. Yeah, it was quite a few mistakes here in this end for Switzerland. It was 2 in a row when they trying to hit the stone in the house but catch the guard, and then it wasn't just an unlucky double. And after that, Sweden just played very good. Yeah, just played very good and managed to steal one. And we have a very short break, 2 minutes. Yeah, steal of 1 for Sweden in 2-1 lead after the 4th end. And until there is a break here, we can have a look at sheet B, where Team Russia 2 play Estonia. And this is the 4th end of play now. After 3 ends, Team Evgenia Dyomkina, which is Russia 2, lead 5 shots to 1. And here in the 4th end, it's a lot of guards in play and 2 stones, 2 Russian stone in the house. So it looks like Estonia is struggling a little. Just to remind you, this is the semi-final games. Yeah, and on sheet B just finished the 4th end, and the current score is 7-1 for Team Russia is leading. So, welcome back. We are in Riga at CCT Riga International Curling Challenge, semi-final game between Switzerland skip Mani and Sweden skip Rudstrom. As we said before, we are in Curlingahale in Riga, Latvia. 2-1, Sweden leads after the first half of the game. It was very, very good, and the Sweden played the 4th end, played it very good. They used a few mistakes that Switzerland made, so they managed to steal, and now they have a 2-1 lead. There is a short break here in Riga, a short break between the 4th and the 5th end, and Switzerland had a chance to talk to Urs Dick, their coach. We'll see now what game they will play after this short break. Pretty usual start. Yellow in the house, Team Sweden, which is without the hammer. And Team Switzerland played corner guard first. And Anna Huchta is trying to tap her own yellow. Tap it closer to the center. Yeah, it was a little bit heavy than it should be. What's important in this end for Team Sweden is the most important thing is force Team Switzerland to take one and have a hammer in the 6th end. And just to remind you, it's 8-end games. So it's not a lot of ends left to play. 4 or maybe more. It's no tie. So it's gonna be, if it's going to be an equal score after 8 end of play, there will be an extra end. 1 or maybe 2 if it's needed. Team Sweden take this red out of play, but they were trying to play roll in the house, and now you can see this yellow and red. It's they both stones like 2 corner guards in Switzerland favor, of course. And now it's a good time to use these guards. Line's very good. What about the weight? Close, but not enough. So it's Team Sweden played another guard. And they tried to cover this yellow, but it didn't curl enough. So, but it's 2 guards close to the center line. But there is a corner in Switzerland favor, of course, and with Sina Wettstein. It's her second shot now. She will try to come around this, of course. With her first shot, she was a little bit short. Now she's trying to play it But once again, it's short a little bit. A little bit unlucky for Switzerland because they have a corner guard. They had the 2 chances to use it, and you can see these 2 red didn't touch the house, so both stay as a guard, and this is once again, it's a good chance for Sweden to really put some pressure on Swiss backhand. Rudstrom trying to play another one in the house, but you don't need to sweep, girls. Very nice shot. But I would prefer to leave these stones a little bit like to little bit upper, like maybe top 4 would be the best position for me. And Switzerland skip. Corina Magni. She doesn't have really a lot of options here. She has to play this hit and roll. He's trying to take this yellow out. Yellow which was played just a minute ago. Very nice line. She played the roll, but not enough. Should sweep. Maybe the girls should start to sweep a little bit earlier to try to play the roll on the side behind these 2 red ones. And now this is should be a pretty easy shot for Team Sweden. Yeah, you can see it should be a hit and roll. And once again, the second end in a row, it's going through, like, going in the Swedish favor. Carina Rudström. It's her second shot. Need to curl to catch a roll. Need to curl a little bit more. Oops, that was close. Still 2 yellow in the house, and you can see from here it looks like a pretty good double here. Double with the roll behind the guard. If Corina Magni can play this double with the roll, it could change the end completely. And it's once again, it's to need to curl a lot here, but it didn't. Oh wow, big mistake. Very big mistake. Just catch the guard and you can see it. You can see how much it should curl. A lot, yeah, a lot. And the situation for Sweden became much better. Joona McManus will try to play a guard, as she did in the previous end in the fourth. But line is much more important now. Doesn't that matter how long the guard will be, but the line is very important. And for me, it's a perfect line. Very nice guard. Very nice. And even if you, you can see what Lisa is showing. Even if you play this shot, I guess the yellow will be a shot rock anyway. And if so, Sweden then will play another guard. And how you will score one after that, I have no idea. I think they should play this double takeout on guards. Play clearing. And just to prepare everything for the last shot, the last draw. Or maybe it's a good time for a timeout, no? So as far as I understand, they will try to come through the port, take this yellow out, and maybe roll into a 4-foot circle to have a shot rock, which is I'm not sure it's going to happen that way, but we'll see. Lisa Gisler with kind of a hack weight to go through the port and hit and roll on one of yellow's in the house. Yeah, but it curls a lot. Yeah, something, I guess. Kind of a release problem. It's really, really over curl. Yeah. Or maybe it's picked. Yeah, maybe it picked. So anyway, it seems perfect for Sweden now. They have it had a chance. For me, the best shot was the double takeouts on these two red guards, which you can see on the left side, or on the right side here. Because after that, Sweden, if you play this double, Sweden will try to play like maybe top house or maybe a guard. And you, anyway, in any case, you will have a chance for a draw for one. And you will definitely. And now you try to play the very difficult shot. Even if you go through the board and you hit the yellow, you can be not the shot rock, so it's very difficult and it's kind of tricky. And you fail, and now it's very, very difficult to score one. And if Joona McManus will play another one in the house, you will be throwing against 3. Which puts a lot of pressure for Lisa Gisler. But we'll see. It was a good plan actually to tap this yellow in the house. A little bit short. Yeah, it was a bit short. And still 2. Only 2 for Sweden. So, what options left? Try to play the same shot again. Huck weight through the board and trying to catch the roll in the forfeit, or just a draw. Yeah, seems like it's going to be a draw. But girls have to be very careful here because it's not many stones were played that side, really. To be very careful with the weight of your last one. So it's 2-1 in Sweden favor, and Lisa Gisler is throwing a draw against 2. For me it looks a little bit heavier than it should be. Yep, it is heavier, and this is a steal of 2 for Sweden. Oops. Yep, situation. Yeah, the Switzerland, I would say the Switzerland played very good at the beginning. But in the 4th and the 5th set, they just made a few mistakes in the middle of the ends. And they may be too focused on the weights, on the draws. Sometimes you have to think about the future shots. You need to play some peels. I think it would be much easier for them to play the last draw if they play the double takeout on the guards with the previous one. But it is as it is. (4-1). Sweden is rolling to the final. But 4-1 is absolutely normal, and it's not terrible. What Switzerland need to regroup really and try to pick up 2 points. Score 2. If they made it, they have a score after 6 going to be 3-4. Then you force opening for 1, so it's 3-5, and then you score 2 again in the 8s to tie the game. So it's pretty realistic plan. Or maybe even 3. Yeah, but you have to now in the 6. You have to use your last stone advantage. You have to score 2. Because if you score 1 now in the 6, you will be 2 down without the hammer. But we'll see. We'll see what will happen next. Both Sweden stones in the house. Too close to each other, which that's why actually I think they can either play a double or even ignore. Switzerland can ignore these 2 because they can take them out later on. And now it's a good chance to use your guard, try to hit, or not to hit, just try to draw and come around it. Lines look pretty good. Sweepers work hard on the weight. And it's in. It's good. And you have to take this guard out now. Or either one of those. Because what you don't need now is red guards. That's for sure. Good line. Very nice roll. Very nice roll. And now I think Swiss girls, they can't ignore these 3 stones anymore. They have to play it. Otherwise it's too dangerous. They need to try to play hit and roll. Yeah, because when it was only 2 stones there, it was easy to take out. But now it's 3 already, and it's not that easy. So you have to play with it now. Nice takeout. The red in the house, and it's 2 yellow, but the red one above them. So it's quite difficult to take out the red one and not to jam on the yellow. But you have to try that. You have to try like not the big weight, but good weight takeout. Try to hit it on the nose, and even if you jam on the yellow and both of them will go, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. The most important is to get rid of the red one. Oh wow. Very accurate. Perfect. Very nice shot. You can see it on the replay. Good weight control. Sweepers just did what they should, and it was so nice. Perfect. Very good shot. And you can see the reaction. And Switzerland has no other options. They have to take out the yellow ones. It's too many of them. Another nice shot. Good hit and roll. And you can't take the red one out from the left side if you look at from the skip view, but you can play through the yellow. Like you hit yellow, and red will maybe don't even touch the yellow one on the back. But you have to play this takeout, I think. But what Sweden will play? Are they going to play a guard? So I think Sweden is kind of a feel that they really put a lot of pressure on Switzerland in the last couple ends. So instead of playing takeout now, they try to play guard. To put more pressure. The weight's good. And what about the line? It's overcurled. It's overcurled, so you can see at least like third of the redstone, so you can tap it. But I'm not sure then you can get rid of yellow on the back. You have to be very, very accurate. Yeah, you can see maybe almost half of it, of the red one, but it's going to be very, very difficult shot. But you have to play this. You don't have any other options really. You have to play this, and you have to... The shooter should stay in the house also. So Sweden, when they played this guard, they kind of give Switzerland the chance for it too. And we'll see if Switzerland can use it. Corina Mani. Need to curl a little. Yeah, it's a very nice shot, but it's not enough weight for me. You see, they just push the yellow in the forfeit circle, and if you can see the angles now, yellow, yellow, red, it's not really in Switzerland favor, because if you hit the yellow, it goes to yellow and to red and not to the yellow. Oh yeah, this is a good view. And I can pretty sure about this yellow that it's going to stay there until the end of the game, because it's a very good spot. And I would prefer to hit this one and roll on the other side of the house, but not to the center line. This would be perfect. Just to play on the hit and roll on the side to avoid any double takeouts by Swiss. That's what I don't like really. Once again, they gave them a chance. Sweden gave a chance to Swiss to play double. When you have a lead, 4 shots to 1, you just need to make sure that you give up 1, but not more. And if you play with the previous shot, if you play roll on the side, I'm pretty sure that Switzerland would be very difficult to score too. But now they can play double, they will have a shot rock, and after that Sweden will have to play some good takeouts to take this red one out. So it's kind of a chance for Switzerland now. But you have to play a double first, which is not easy. Karina Mani. Switzerland skip with her second shot in the 6th end. Trying to play a double and need to curl a lot here. Oh wow, it's going to be a miss. Big miss. So it looks like Swedish plan is working. Put some stones in the house. Put some pressure on the Swiss players. So far it works. Yeah, not the best game for Switzerland, at least last 3-4 ends. Absolutely is in the Swedish favor. And Jana McManus. That's her first shot. Playing guard, of course. No other options. Stones are placed very good now in the house. You just need a good guard. And here we go. Is it a port in between or not? Anyway, shot played very good. Now we'll have another view on the guard. Yep. Here we go. You can see it. And is it a good time for a timeout? Yes, it is. There we go. Timeout for Switzerland, and we'll see Switzerland coach Urs Dick, which is he's on the way to meet his team. If you play intern here, like hack weight or barrier weight, you can play even double. I think you can play double here, and maybe not just to push one yellow on the side, and even have 2 shots after that. But you have to be very accurate. You have to be very accurate. We'll see what they will decide, but I think there is a shot there. Hack weight to the port. Of course it needs to curl quite a while there. But yeah, you can see it in turn between the guards. And if you come really, really close to the guard, and it would curl a little bit more, then it could be a double and you will have 2 shot rocks. Maybe it's another option is to hit yellow, which is in top 12. This yellow hit another yellow and goes to red, and red definitely will jump. Yeah, you see it. Definitely will jump in one of those yellows. But I don't think there is a double there. So if you play yellow, yellow and red goes to 1 yellow but not 2. So, which of the options? Lisa Gisler. Yeah. It wasn't an angle really for me. It wasn't a double there. But it's a good shot. It's a yellow, still a shot rock, I guess. So if yellow is a shot rock, Yeah, it is the shot rock for sure. It's few options here again, of course, as always. You can play in the house, kind of another stone in the forfeit. And for me, this is a very good plan, but you have to be very careful with the line here, otherwise you will catch the double. The plan B is to play a guard and to avoid easy takeout on red to score 2 for Switzerland, which is much more realistic plan for me. But in this case you can't avoid the promotion takeout on red to red. So you need to choose one of those options. And I guess Jana McManus is playing guard. Or maybe a draw. It is a guard to avoid the red to red promotion takeout. Yep. Nice shot, actually. And now it depends how much of the stone you can see from the hack. Not much. Really not much. Yeah, you can see at least just a little bit of the stone, but it is possible. I think it is possible to come around the guard and catch the piece of red. But it should be a barrier weight, I guess, at least barrier weight. You have to be very, very close to the guard to score 2 here. But you have to try that, I guess. Because you can score 1 by playing a draw to the forfeit, but it's 4-2 without the hammer, which is not good. And this is a slight chance for 2. Need to curl. For me, it's a little bit heavier than it should be. Yeah, it is too heavy. And it's another steal for Sweden. Once again, played very good end. Sweden used their chances. Put some pressure on Lisa Gisler again. And the score after 6 end of play is 5 shots to 2 in Sweden favor. I'm sorry, 5 shots to 1, of course. 1. And Sweden, without the hammer, starts again. And this stone by Anna Huhta. Should be in the house, and ideal position is top 4. Once again, Team Switzerland will try to play a corner guard. Once again, they will try to use it. They didn't succeed with that before. Really. In a few ends, they were short with the draws. behind it. So maybe in this and number 7 they will succeed. But it's four shots difference between them, 5-1. So you have to play risky now. You have to take 3, because even if you take 2, it will be 5-3, and you have to steal 2 in the 8th one, which is possible but very difficult. Sweepers works very hard, trying to come around this yellow. Almost made it. Almost. And Corina Mani just showed the where stones should stop, and it should stop before the tee line, behind the guard. Sweepers work hard, and it's short again. Unfortunately, once again with the draw weight, when it's needed, it's very short. And yeah, that's call. I like that call by Sweden. You have to get rid of those guards. When you lead 5-1, you don't need any guards in play. So it's a miss, and it's going to be another chance for Switzerland to come around that. It's very close. So Sina Wattstein. Oh, unfortunately. Unfortunate pick. And there's another guard. Unlucky. I would say Switzerland a bit unlucky today. It was a good line, but then you see what just now, yeah, just picked and completely changed the direction. As I said, unlucky, but what can you do? It's curling. You will have another chances. And second attempt to clearing. If Switzerland unlucky, then Sweden lucky. Likely jam, and there is 3 yellow in the house already. Switzerland decided to play hit and roll, which is not a bad call, but it was a little bit heavy for me, and it's really rolled out. And Sweden is still trying to get rid of those cards. It's like how many shots they spent on this? 2? Yeah, 2 shots. And these 2 guards still in place. So, Sweden skip, Karin Rudstrom. Here's her heavyweight takeout. quite heavy, but need to curl a little to catch 1, 2, almost double. It was very close, but luckily for Switzerland, 1 guard still in place. You can see it was very, very close for a double. Just need to curl just an inch more. So if Karin will throw in the heavyweight takeout, then Corina will try to play a nice draw weight and come around this red guard. And it looks pretty short again. Yeah, it is very short. Once again, 2 guards. Yeah, Team Switzerland is really struggling today with the draw weight. Really struggling. In couple of ends, they were trying to use these corner guards, which were placed perfectly actually, in the 4th, 5th and the 6th ends. Every end they had a corner guard, but basically never played a perfect draw behind it. This is the first end where Sweden is really trying to get rid of those guards. Before that, they were trying to put some pressure on Swiss players and were playing draw. But now it's a time for the takeouts, and this one by Karin Rudstrom were played much better. You can see really heavy weight. Hit the first one a little bit, over curl just a little, but still this red one is really far away on the side. So basically it's a double and very well played. And they left, you can see it yellow in the close to the center line. And it's not very good for Switzerland, but when you down 1-5, you have to use any guard, even if it's on the center line. You have to use it. It's only 3 shots left for Switzerland. Yeah. It's fully opened. Shouldn't be any problem for Sweden to take this one out. And after that, Lisa Gisler will try to come around this yellow. And I don't see any other options for her. And basically it doesn't matter what Sweden will play right now, even if it will be a perfect hit and roll and behind the guard, doesn't matter. Lisa Gisler will have to play a draw behind it. Joanna McManus. The hit and stick. This one is also fine. The aim in this end for Team Sweden was like not to give up more than 2, and they made it. It's only 2 shots left for Switzerland, and even if Lisa Gisler will play one perfect draw and then second one they score only 2 points, which is not really enough. And sweepers have to work really hard on those. Wonderful draw. Wonderful. Oh, have a look at the stone, yellow stones on the side. The problem is that the yellow is a shot rock. Line was very good. You see how that was close? It was very close. Unfortunately for Switzerland, not enough weight. It should go a little further to be a shot rock. And Karin Rudstrom just showed maybe we should go for a promotion, but definitely it's not a good idea. Good idea is to play another one in the house. Have 2 shot rocks. And once again put some pressure on Lisa Gisler. Looks heavy. It looks heavy. Is it the second shot or not? We'll see in a few seconds. No, it's not. So it's a yellow, 1 yellow. I guess 1 yellow is a shot rock, so it's no any chance to play a double on yellow and score 2, so the only option is to play a draw to the button, to a forfeit circle to score 1. And here we go. Lisa Gisler with her final shot in the 7th. Looks good so far. Oh. This is very sad. Unfortunately, they start to sweep it quite late. And I guess it's another steal for Sweden. Yes, it's a steal for Sweden. It's 6-1 and game over. So congratulations, Team Sweden. They proceed to the final. And they will play... you can see the girls' celebration. Very well done. They really played very good the second half of the game. Very well done. And the other semifinals just finished also. Team Russia 2 beat Estonia, so Russia and Sweden will play a final today at 6 local time. So don't forget to join us at 6 for a final, but we will do the coverage on other games the whole day today. So stay tuned, stay with us and watch curling and CCT Riga International Curling Challenge 2015. Here is the final score. 6-1 with the steal in 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th.
Rudstrom gudrie zina, ka mūsu veiksma un labsajūta dzīvē ir atkarīga no bioenerģijas daudzuma. Visvairāk bioenerģijas ir svaigā gaisā un ūdenī. Ielai sevī dzīves prieku, veselību un panākumus ar īpašo memory water ūdeni, kas strukturēts ar unikālu 18 posmu tehnoloģiju. Patiesībā memory water tas ir kas vairāk nekā ūdens. Tas ir dzīvesveids, lai izmainītu savu dzīvi. Visu informāciju meklē